Greetings. Welcome back to this edition of Pan-African Digest. I begin by saying thank you to all our viewers, those who read our blog, and those who keep on making comments and encouraging us. Thank you very much. Please try to help us share this podcast, share our blog, and please press the like button so that we can get more viewers. Thank you very much. Today, I'm going to show you a small video which was sent to me a few days ago. And I shared this video on on LinkedIn. And a lady from Kenya took offense. It was a video made in Kenya. And please, let's take a watch and I'll come back. Okay, thanks. You've seen the video. Here we see Africans in the year 2026 having merriment inside a mud. I shared this thing. It was not made by me. I didn't make it. It was sent to me and I shared it. And a lady took offense, complaining that I didn't know the context. Of course, there was a flood in Kenya recently, which unfortunately led to some death and destroyed properties. I feel sorry for our people who keep on dying of these unnecessary and preventable tragedies. One of the articles I keep publishing on my blog is what I wrote in the 1980s when I first came to Ghana. He said, but the presidents, every year they are flawed. President will go there and make speeches. Minister will go there and make speeches. And this continue year in, year out since the 1980s under President Rawlings. I call it the perennial floods and the intervention of presidents. It's on my blog. In most of my writings, I blame the African intellectuals as part of the problem we face in Africa. I think they are the biggest problem we face in Africa. Their lack of ability to think critically is what is holding us back. Of course, the politicians are doing their damnedest, but we have to think, what are the contributions of the intellectuals of Africa? We rationalize everything. We should be telling, instead of telling the politicians, the political leaders, the truth. For reasons best known to most of us, public intellectuals, academic intellectuals, we rationalize. The lady was asking why they've made the arrangement to have a wedding, and they have to do their best to enjoy themselves. Oh gosh. Whichever way we throw it around, this is the year 2026. We should develop some sense of shame in Africa. Those of us who live in Europe, who have been to where they keep pigsties, know that there are basic standards in which authorities require animals to be kept, including pigs. There's no contest I want to even consider where Africans will be dancing in the mud. Why? What is so important that we stop reasoning, we stop thinking? We're all about emotions. So people have paid to have their wedding. That justifies dancing in mud. No, it's not something that I can wrap my brains around, honestly. And I would wish that we Africans develop some sense of shame. We should have a threshold below which we shouldn't allow ourselves to descend for whatever reasons. No, there's not. We have politicians who are budgeting every year. They have budgets for all this infrastructure. We are not asking them why. Of course, nature can overcome occasionally, but do we have the basic infrastructure to stop this flood? No. In a lot of my writings, also I mentioned the tiny countries of the Netherlands. In 1953, they had a big flood in which some people died. The Dutch government determined that they're going to put a stop to their people being at the mercy of the elements. They developed technologies. They solved the problem. Those of you who have been to the Netherlands or who have read about the Delta project, we really appreciate what the Dutch did. If you haven't, please Google up the Delta project, the Netherlands Delta project. You'll be amazed by the technologies the Dutch people created to solve a problem. Here we are in Africa. Every year the president will be making speeches. The media will be jumping up and down. As soon as the rain stops, we forget about it until next year when another disaster occurs and we go through the same motion. What is wrong with us? Especially what is wrong with the intellectuals? So it's really distressing. I can understand the politicians who, by their profession, they are born liars. But what makes it impossible for those of us who claim to be intellectuals to reason wisely? Should we keep on justifying everything? I don't think so. And the earlier we raise our voices against this thing, the better for all of us. That is my message for today. Thank you very much for joining us on Pan-African Digest. And please don't forget to press the like button. Until next time, I say Ireo.